for an early brunch?
I am home for the day. I'm done at the hospital.
What a light schedule.
Yes, ma'am. I had a very early start, and I got finished, and I knew it was your day off, so I thought maybe we could spend the afternoon together.
Oh, dear. What have you done now?
Well, oh, right. This time I've done nothing. I thought maybe I could accumulate some points for the next time, though. What would you like to do?
Oh, I can't really think of anything I'd like to do. The promise of an interesting evening, I think, would be sufficient. The entire Quartermain clan are supposed to show up at the Scott Baldwins tonight at 6 o'clock.
What are you talking about? Susan's invited all of the Quartermains over to her cottage?
Unless Stella is taken out from just practical jokes. Yes.
Why? What could she possibly want with all of us?
Well, if you don't know, and I don't know, I'm certainly dying to find out.
Morning. Hi. Breakfast is served. Rose ripped us up some coffee and some juice, and I thought we'd share the feast and then head off for work. How does that sound?
Oh, not so good.
You okay?
No. Good morning, Dr. Bushell.
How is he?
He's still unconscious.
Have there been any inquiries?
Nope. He's been here for 4 days, and there haven't been any inquiries and no identification.
That's strange. Well, judging by his clothes, he's not a bum or a transient. He's bound to have relatives, friends, someone, somewhere.
Well, maybe they just don't know what happened.
12 people killed, over 20 people injured in that avalanche. It's been in every paper in the country. How could they not know?
Well, it's possible he didn't tell them where he was going.
Anything's possible, Miss Judd. It's possible this man may live. It's possible he may regain consciousness. If he does, he'll need surgery, in which case we'll need a friend or a relative to fill out the necessary forms.
Is it possible he'll ever regain the use of his legs?
I don't know. Did you see the CAT scan printout?
Yes, I did, Doctor.
There's damage in the thoracic region, and the spinal cord had a contusion and edema.
Do you plan to operate?
Well, as soon as he's strong enough, I'd like to go inside and do a decompression laminectomy and fusion from T11 to L1. How are his vital signs?
Stronger all the time. He's stabilizing, Doctor. I just wish he'd regained consciousness.
Well, that concussion was pretty severe. But he's strong enough and young enough. He'll have a fighting chance.
And you think the operation will help his problem?
It can't hurt any. It might relieve the pressure. But it's doubtful it'll restore the use of his legs.
Not a very optimistic outlook, is it?
I'm not optimistic. I'm a realist who expects the worst. That way I can look forward to occasional happy surprises.
What do you think the chances are for a happy surprise in this case?
Slim to none, Miss Judd. In my opinion, this man will never walk again. this man will never walk again.
Sorry about that.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure. It's probably just a nervous stomach.
How long has that been acting up?
It just started. One minute I was fine, and the next I could hardly stand up. Maybe it was your mentioning food.
You feel better now?
Yes. Well, at least my stomach does. As for the rest...
There's a lot of that going around.
Flu?
Grief.
What am I going to do? I feel like my life is over.
Holly, you are very much alive. You've got your health, you've got friends, and you have a future. Now, what you do with that is up to you. You can go on with the business of living, or you can just check out and sit around here and feel sorry for yourself. I think you have much too much going for yourself to do that. So what's it going to be? Am I going to help you get dressed, or you want me to shut the door on my way out?
You sound like Luke.
Well, I'm a Spencer.
Can I miss breakfast?
Okay, just this once.
Well, you better stick around, because I'm not ready to retire just yet.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Talk to me. It wasn't my idea.
Gotta be some kind of a joke.
I can't wait for the punchline.
All the quartermains over at her cottage, the woman must have lost her mind.
Hello?
What the hell are you up to?
Well, good morning, Alan. I'm just fine, thank you. I just thought it might be nice if you and Monica and Lila and Edward joined me here about 6 o'clock. Is that convenient?
No.
Now. I know that your mother just got home from Palm Beach last night. You have no excuse.
I do have a very good excuse. My mother was in an automobile accident in Florida.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry to hear that, but I imagine if she was well enough to make the trip all the way from Florida to New York, she could certainly manage a drive over to my cottage.
Susan, you're not going to see any of us over there.
I think I will. All of you. Eagerly.
I can't imagine one possible reason you could have for us to wind up over there.
I can. Crane Tolliver.
What's a Crane Tolliver? Or should I say who?
You should tell your parents that I have a message for them from Crane Tolliver, and that I won't deliver that message until all 4 of you are right here in my living room.
Why should I go on ahead? Do you have any idea who Crane Tolliver is?
No, why should I?
I don't know why, but Susan seems to think it's going to get quite a reaction out of my parents when I say it.
Why?
I don't have the vaguest idea, and she's not going to tell us unless we're all in person over at her place tonight. What do you make out of that?
But I didn't know. Never a dull moment. And never any peace around here, either.
Ah, Stella.
Yes, sir?
Is my mother upstairs?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. I must go and talk to her.
Wait a minute. She's still asleep. After that long trip, she was just exhausted.
Yeah, well, what about my father? Is he home?
Oh, I'm afraid he isn't. He went to an early business luncheon. But he should be home fairly soon.
All right. Well, I'll have to wait. I'll ask him when he gets home.
Yes, sir.
Crane Tolliver. Who the hell is that?
Well, I gave you the thing for $3. Now you want $6?
Haven't you heard of inflation?
It's not inflation. That's robbery.
It's for a good cause.
My education, a good cause?
No. Gas for my boyfriend's car. I'm sick of double dating.
Oh. All right, $6. Take it. Have fun.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Hey, Blackie.
Hey, what's going on, boy?
How you doing? Gotcha.
3, you got me cornered. What do you want?
Well, these are the terms. Your surrender.
Master Parrish, that's cute. What is it?
The key to your future.
Oh, well, things aren't going so well. I'd rather not know.
Just read it. We have other places to go.
All right. Back in Parrish. Bid party, what's that?
It's the last step before you're asked to join the fraternity.
And not just anybody gets invited. You get one of these and we're serious.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
But Dr. Weber was an alumnus. When the fraternity asked him, he accepted. I mean, Omega Delta hasn't changed.
Yeah, well, times have changed. Let him go. He'll have a good time. Me, you can count me out, all right?
Think about it.
Why waste my time, huh?
Well, you change your mind. You're always welcome.
Thanks, but no thanks.
It's your funeral.
Yeah. I didn't know the circus rolled into town.
Shit.
Master Parrish.
Blackie.
Forget it, Tommy. Forget it.
What?
I ain't going.
Where?
To the party tonight. I'm not going.
They asked you?
Yeah, to the bid party. Don't act surprised. Take a look at this.
Where'd you get this? I've been looking in my mailbox every day.
They just handed it to me. Maybe they messed up on the mailing or something.
Really?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to go by yourself, Tommy, because I ain't going, okay? Those guys were fun at first, but I'm telling you, I can't take it no more. I'm not gonna make a career out of hanging out with those guys.
I can.
Yeah, well, you knock yourself out. They're all yours.
Blackie, you think maybe they don't want me? I mean, what if they don't ask me to pledge? Come on, they love you. You're real OD material. Don't worry about it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just messed up on mailing me.
Sure.
I'm gonna be bid after all.
You're really serious about this thing, aren't you, Tom?
It's my world.
One of us is from Mars. Let's get out of here.
Where have you been?
Going one-on-one with the toughest chicken Dijon I ever encountered. I swear it tasted like it was boiled in rubber. If I go to any more business luncheons, I'm going to brown bag it or I'll die of indigestion.
That's the least of your problems.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Susan Moore called.
Well, so she's no concern of mine. All I'm interested in right now is a double brandy. Try to get this horrible taste out of my mouth.
I have a little treat that may clear your palate, sir.
Unless it's a drink, I'm not interested.
Crane Tolliver.
What did you say?
Crane Tolliver.
What makes you bring up a name like that?
Susan Moore mentioned his name to me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What else did she say?
She said she's got a message for you and Mother, but she would only deliver it in person if the four of us showed up at her cottage tonight.
Why?
I don't have the vaguest idea, but I think you owe us an explanation.
Yes, I think you do, Edward. Why would the illustrious Quartermains be interested in a message from Crane Tolliver?
I have to talk to Lila.
That's not an answer.
I'm sorry, it'll have to do until I talk to your mother.
Do you get the feeling we walked in late on this show, Monica?
Curiouser and curiouser.
Oh, Stella, has Mrs. Quartermain awakened yet?
Oh, yes, sir. She just woke up.
Good. I have to talk to her right away.
Oh, is anything wrong?
You bet your life. What on earth does Susan Moore know about Crane Tolliver?
So, are we all set?
The cards are on the table. The rest is up to you. You know what you're going to say?
Perfectly.
Play the cards right, and we'll both rake in the chips.
What I want to see is the look on their faces when they find out what I know.
You'll have the best seats in the house. I'm just sorry I won't be here to watch you work. Don't let them intimidate you.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm at my best when I deal with the Quartermain.
I know. Why do you think I looked you up in the first place? Good luck.
We don't need luck. We've got all the cards. All I have to do is play them out.
Give them hell, baby.
Hey, cowboy. Need any more hands on this here ranch?
You work, Chief?
I'm so easy. All I need is a hug and I'll do anything.
You got it.
Oh, darling. Oh, how I missed you.
I missed you. Life has to go on, right? Case in point. You can easily see that you were not missed.
Love notes, I hope?
Well, mostly, unfortunately, from the hospital. A couple calls from Jimmy Lee Holt, or Quartermain, depending upon who you talk to.
I don't use last names. First name only. What did he want? Did he say?
Yes, he wants to be released. He thinks that he is ready to be discharged.
Yes, well, he's right. We think he is, too. In fact, the first thing when I get to the hospital, I was going to stop in and see him. I should really just go right over there so I'm not late.
I've got to get to the university. Higher education calls, lecture,
Hey,
and...
it not only calls, it makes a house call.
Here we are, just like we promised. We're gonna fix your place up in half the time, no charge.
I think we'll stick to the professionals, thank you.
Oh, we can't let you do that. So we owe this to Blackie. We figured that's why he doesn't want to come to our bid party.
Blackie turned you down?
Wouldn't even consider it.
Of course, you're still invited.
And if you can convince Blackie to come along, that'd be great.
Well, I'll give it a shot.
Rick.
Hey, it's for Blackie's own good.
Rick. He is old enough to make his decision about something like this himself.
Sometimes I wonder lately.
I think this is an area where we should maybe mind our own business. I have to get to work. See you later. Bye, guys.
Mrs. Lesley.
Yes.
Don't you want to see the wallpaper?
Do I have a choice?
We brought you a whole selection. Show her, come on. Nice, huh?
Well, gee, that's just terrific for a dorm with a lot of posters on the walls where you never turn the lights up very high. They're all yours, Coach.
Aye.
Holly, what are you doing here all by yourself? You shouldn't be alone.
I'm waiting for Bobby to join me for lunch, but I was so hungry I started without him.
Oh, don't let me interrupt you. I just wanted to tell you that Audrey and I deeply sympathize with your loss.
I appreciate your concern. It really helps to know that people care.
Well, if there's anything we can do to help, anything at all, please don't hesitate to call on us.
Hello, Steve.
Better hurry up, Bobby. It looks like your lunch date is almost finished eating.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, you're not. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I skipped breakfast, but I was ravenous. In fact, I still am, so would you excuse me whilst I'm just going to get some more food? I won't be a minute. How does she look to you?
Well, I think she's holding up very well. Holly's a strong person, just like Luke was.
She has his appetite, doesn't she?
Well, that's always a good sign. But if I were you, Bobby, I'd hurry up and grab some lunch before Holly cleans out the cafeteria.
I was just telling Steve you have an appetite just like Luke's.
Never walk again. Never walk again. Never walk again. Never walk again.
What can I do for you?
Hey, honey, a little bit of, Hey.
awake. Feeling pretty frightened, I'll bet. Oh, don't be afraid. We're going to take good care of you. You're in good hands. Can you tell me your name?
I don't know.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure it will come to you. I'm going to go get the doctor now. In the meantime, would you like to listen to a little music?
We interrupt this program to bring you a partial list of victims of last week's tragic Indian Head avalanche. The next of kin have been informed. The dead are Philip Adams, William Fogarty, Martin Howler, Joseph O'Rourke, Mary Potter, Luke Spencer, Ansel Turner, and Clarence Wool. Other names will be forthcoming as the victims are identified. And now, back to music.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. How do you feel?
You tell me.
Well, you're in pretty good shape considering what you've been through.
I can't feel anything below my waist. I can't move my legs.
Your lower back has been injured.
How bad?
Oh, at this point, it's hard to tell.
Well, when do you think you might know, Doctor?
I don't know.
Well, give me a good guess.
I don't like to make guesses. First, you're going to have to give some information to me, like your name.
I don't remember.
Next of kin.
I don't know.
Where are you from?
I don't know.
A city, a state, an address. Where do you work? Anything to help us identify you.
Nothing.
General Hospital will continue